I've been on this extraordinary journey to parts of Britain I've never been to.
After 8 months on the road, Marco Pierre White's search for the finest British dishes is almost complete.
For years, people have knocked British food, but I've seen produce which makes you dream, makes you want to cook.
But he needs one more dish for his final all-British menu.
When I set out to create the Great British Feast, I had no fears that I could deliver something Britain would be proud of.
Marco's feast will be the ultimate showcase for the dishes he's chosen to represent Britain.
What's important for me is to present Britain at its best. So I've got a very big job.
Tens of thousands applied, and a lucky 220 have been invited for the meal of their lives.
Go. Let's go, please. Let's go.
The only time you feel pressure,
Nick, no. Bring it back.
is when you allow it to get the better of you.
Get more plates out, more plates out. Sauce bolts, please. Go. Take it, take it. How many we got to go after this? Nick. Go, serve, serve.
So can Marco do his country proud on the night?
I'm British, and one thing about the British is we always stand firm.
It's like the Titanic, sinking slowly with lots of casualties.
Marco has chosen a 16th century tithe barn set in 300 acres of Sussex countryside for his all-important feast.
You're gonna love it, Nick, seriously.
Today, Marco has brought his maitre d', Nick Mounier, to see it for the first time.
Jeez, very impressive.
The most impressive barn I've ever seen. And it's been restored beautifully. Amazing, eh?
It's a wow factor, isn't it? Wow.
I mean, look at that for a visual.
I absolutely love it.
It was built in 1067.
It's very Saxon, though, isn't it?
Weren't they the Normans?
They were, actually. Yes.
And where are you at, Nick, today?
Up to now, members of the public have had a hand in deciding what goes on Marco's final feast menu.
The diners at the Yew Tree had their tuppence worth. I think that's really important. Maybe I'd have done things a little bit different, but it was the diner's choice.
Although he loved their choice of fish pie for a main, Marco was surprised they opted for raw venison tartare as the starter and smoked eel as an appetizer. To avoid any further surprises, Marco has decided to complete the menu himself.
I think pudding, I have to step in. Because why should they have total control on everything?
It's true.
You know, let's not forget, it is our feast, and we are in charge. And I think when it comes to pudding, which is, in my opinion, the high point of the dinner, I think we have to start to dictate.
That's very exciting, isn't it? Do you have a favourite in there or not?
I don't know which pudding I'm going to do yet. Peter Messie's visual in a messy sort of way, but in a nice glass.
It's beautiful, isn't it, in that room?
I love scribbling.
Accompanied by Mr. Ishii, Marco is off to find a pudding.
As a child, puddings always looked so special. You know, your eyes would sort of grow. My dad used to make big egg custards, big trays of bread and butter pudding, big pies. And that's when I think of Britain, I think of puddings. No one makes a pudding like the British. Mr. Ishii, have you ever had creme brulee?
Yes, I have.
But in England we call it Cambridge burnt cream, and the French call it creme brulee.
Marco's en route to Trinity College, Cambridge, who claim the dish was first created there, meaning it would qualify as a British pudding.
I never had the academic capacity to get there, Mr. Ishii. So we're going in through the kitchen door, undercover. How exciting is that?
Yes.
Founded by Henry VIII, Trinity is one of Britain's most spectacular and famous seats of learning.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. Ian, the catering manager, Trinity College.
Lovely to be here.
Welcome, and I'm looking forward to showing you the creme brulees today.
And how often do you make them?
Every day.
Do you really?
We do indeed, yes.
Amazing.
One of the best-selling dishes on the menu.
And can I ask a simple question?
Yeah.
Did the French steal it from us, or did we steal it from them?
The French stole it from us.
Is that true?
Definitely.
Okay.
It was the Cambridge burnt cream originally. In the early 1700s, it reported one of the chefs at Trinity College made a baked custard and burnt it.
Yeah, like an egg custard.
That's correct, yeah. And that was called the Cambridge burnt cream. In the early days, it was stamped with the college crest before serving.
In honour of Marco's visit, the college will resurrect this old tradition.
What's this?
Robbie,
Is this the brand?
This is the brand. It's something we've been developing for some time. It's the college crest, which has been embossed onto an alley sheet.
Looks like a gimp mask. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, should I, on TV? But it is very beautiful, and I tell you what I like about it more than anything, the romance. I will never write creme brulee again on my menus. It'll always be Cambridge burnt cream. Delicious. Really delicious. Very simple. 600 mils of double cream. Bring that to the boil. 5 egg yolks. 100 sugar. 1.5 vanilla pods. The reason why I use vanilla pods, it's a better flavour. It's the real deal. So the cream's scalded now, we just take it off and we add to our eggs. And there's our custard. Delicious, like a milkshake. Right, just fill the dishes with the custard in the oven, about 110 for 30 minutes. To have a delicate custard, flavoured with vanilla, with a caramel topping, is masterful. I mean, people think it's complicated, but it's not. So there's our Cambridge burnt creams, cooked perfectly. I always say, thin layer of sugar, glaze it, thin layer of sugar again, glaze it. Now, we'll do the second coating. If you want creme brulee that much and you want to make it that much, then you should go and buy a blowtorch. Otherwise, don't bother. So as you can see, very fine. But, you know, it's your choice. You want to put more sugar on, you put more sugar on. Delicious.
Coming up,
We have to deliver. That's the bottom line.
Marco looks to complete his final menu in time for the feast.
It is now 2 minutes to 3, Nicholas.
OK, please, let's go, please. Let's go!
There's always an element of fear because anything could happen. And if you're not organised, you'll go down.
Marco's Great British Feast is just around the corner.
If the diners walk away feeling that they are truly proud to be British, that I've done my job.
He's on the hunt for an all-important pudding to complete his menu.
If we're all honest with ourselves, a proper pudding takes us back to our childhood. It reminds us of being young again.
Marco's considering serving Cambridge burnt cream, but is keen to explore other traditional puddings before deciding what to serve.